So, welcome everybody back to the live stream. We've got the finish today of the men's second semi-final. Jimmy Carney versus Ryan Fleming. Ryan leading 4-3. We, for those of you that were watching last night, we finished off pretty early in the morning, about 1:30. So the two guys getting a little bit jaded after 16 hours of pool, and then a decision was made to stop it there and then come back and finish it today. So hopefully these guys have had a nice rest, a bit of recuperation. I think a couple of them have played matches this morning, so they've managed to get their Q and arm going, and looking to come and try and get a place into the final against Scott Ross, who won this morning's semi-final against Bob Duncan, 6-4 from 5-3 down. Welcome to my commentating partner as well, Scott Wall. Welcome along, mate.
Thanks, Rob. We're at the business end of this match now. Ryan Fleming 4-3 up. Obviously best of 11, so should be a good game. Or did they decide to come?
Yeah, Ryan was just playing in a men's B team playoff, so they just finished that, and then he's just coming to the table now. So a couple of minutes, we should see these two come back to the into the arena and get started. And we've got the live chat up and running as well, so if any of you guys out there got any questions or any points you want to put across, then give us a tinkle on the live chat and we'll try and answer as best as we can for you. Jimmy's just into the arena now. Just waiting for Ryan to come in and get this game underway for you. So while we get these two guys ready, Scott, how's your week been? You enjoyed it?
Yeah, it's a fantastic venue. This it's the first time I've been to Bridlington. It's absolutely brilliant. It's every pool player's dream. It's a great venue.
Personally, how have you done over the week?
Not as well as I would like, but we're in the semi-final, as you know, so.
Yeah, myself and myself and Scott, we play in the men's seniors England B team, so we've we qualified for the semi-final. We'll be on at 5 o'clock tonight. Not sure which tables are on yet, so we're looking forward to that one. And it's definitely been a great week. Venue's absolutely fantastic. There's plenty of space around the tables. There's a nice balcony area for the guys to watch, and plenty of space around as well underneath of that to watch as well. So we're going to get this game underway now. It's Jimmy to break, and hopefully these last few frames should see a nice little bit of exciting pool for you this afternoon. And we've got some fantastic finals as well to come later on during the day and during the evening. So keep streaming, looking on the stream today.
Yeah, these are two great players, so these should be a good game. Yeah,
I had a look at the stats last night, and I think we were mentioning that Ryan was up something like 90% in his B team stats, which is absolutely fantastic. But then his brother was at 98 or something. I think he'd lost one frame out of 24 or something like that. It was ridiculous. So both these brothers are really good. So and it just shows how well he's been playing by getting into this semi-final. So let's see what Jimmy does with his play.
Great break, but when you break them like that, you break dry. It's disastrous.
Yeah, it's certainly harsh, especially when you struck the pack like that so well, and balls go flying around the table and you don't manage to get one in, and just look at what he's left. So Ryan's going to be looking to try and get on the board early as well and get a 2-frame lead.
Yeah, there's obviously one safe red, one safe yellow, so it's
looking like he's choosing to play reds. Yeah, and like you say, he's got that red on the left-hand side of the table. He's just hampered into. I don't think it goes into the top corner pocket. I'm not too sure. You can quite see from this angle on the TV, but it might squeeze past the yellow. We'll have to see.
just a bit unlucky there, thinking you wanted the yellow to hold for the red in the opposite corner.
Yeah, obviously doesn't go past that yellow into the top left-hand corner pocket. So, like you say, just try to just come off that cushion and hold on the yellow and try and play it into the opposite corner, but didn't manage that. So
there is possibility though, he could just pop this one into the top right-hand corner and play the double.
yeah, he just had to walk around and have a look at the potting angle for the double. So that might be the option he's going to be playing for.
Yeah, the way he's played that, it looks like he's got the double in his mind.
Yeah, he's certainly looking a lot more focused than he was at 1:30 this morning when they were playing. So, which is only understandable. Good night's sleep and get back to the table. Especially he's had a B team match just before this, so he's looking confident here.
Looking good.
Yeah, it's a lovely little shot. So
she's got to be a bit careful here. Yeah, the red does pass into the bottom left. Ideally, he wants to come back as straight as he can.
yeah, it's just come back. I think he's topping it through. So he's not hit that terribly well. He wanted to come another 3 or 4 inches into the middle of the table to make this a lot easier. So he's going to struggle to pop this red and get position on the last red.
To be honest, really he needed to leave the red straight so he could just leave the white where the red is now, and he could just roll the other red into the bottom corner.
Yeah, Jimmy stood right behind the shot, looking round Ryan, have a look at the potting angle, and hoping that he gets back to the table here. It's a tough shot. The pot's not too difficult, but the actual positional side of it, because the cue ball's going to be going off the cushion towards the middle pocket, and he's going to have to. I don't think he can play it dead weight, but let's see. He tried to just come off the red and knock the other one into the pocket, but he's got second prize there.
Not too disastrous, that. It's covered the pocket.
I think Jimmy's got an option here to play the back double into the red. Not the red out the pocket, but
as you know, every player sees shots differently.
That's why he's stood there playing, and I'm sat here commentating, to be fair. Yeah, there's a good crowd around here now watching the end of this semi-final. Must be 40 or 50 people watching at the moment, and some in the gallery as well, so certainly a lot more than there was last night. Yeah, nice little shot there from Jimmy, just tying Ryan up a little bit, and he's going to have to come off two cushions. Can't probably get to the one over the pocket because of the black's in the way, but he can certainly try and hit the red to the left of the black off two cushions, which I think that's the more option he's going to be doing.
Yeah, that's a good shot.
Yeah, nice shot. Didn't want to give away a shot to visit there. Almost certainly would have cost him the frame, so he did what he had to do. He hit the red and put the onus back onto Jimmy.
Just wondered if he'll attack this and try to flick the one out on the side. No, he's not.
Oh, I've missed it. Just quit on the shot a little bit there. And obviously just threw the cue ball off, which then threw the object ball off, and he didn't get the pot. So another bite of the cherry here for Ryan. He should be taking this out.
This should be pretty straightforward for Ryan. Yeah, good shot there.
Yeah, so Ryan took a two-frame lead early in the game last night to go 2-0 up, and then Jimmy came back to level it 2-2.
Could be looking a bit ominous here for Jimmy.
Now he finds himself another 2 frames behind, so
Jimmy got a lot of work to do here now to win this match. As you know, it ain't over till it's over.
No, definitely not in the last semi-final. Rob Duncan was in the same scoreline. He was 5-3 up and ended up coming second, 6-3. So, like you say, anything can happen. If he nicks his frame, then he's got the break and dish, and the pressure's back on at 5-all. So, Ryan, although he'll be really happy for getting that last frame and having a 2-frame lead on the hill at 5-3, he'll certainly be putting all his efforts into winning this last frame off this break.
Well, you've only got to look at Clint Hanson's game. 4-0 up and loses 5-4.
Yeah, I had the pleasure to commentate on that match, and the other guy didn't miss a ball for 5 frames. It's unbelievable. He was he just clicked from 5-0 down after Clint missed that black down the rail. So, like you say, it can certainly twist in the heartbeat.
Yet again, a dry break, and not a very good split. Quite a few balls safe.
Yeah, it's been a really common trait on these tables this week. That some of the guys are really hitting the balls with some power and coming up dry quite a lot of the time. And I've not seen anybody that's consistently got balls in off the break. I've certainly struggled. I don't know about you, mate.
Yeah, well, I found out this week that the more power you put in your shot, the worse the split. So it's took me to the back end of the league to not break as hard. Very unlucky there. Caught the black on the way down. Otherwise he was straight into those cluster reds and yellows.
Yeah, nice aggressive attacking shot there to try and develop the balls and get into them early. And so it's just been a little bit unfortunate. Scotland ladies in full voice. I don't know if you hear that on the stream, but certainly giving it the big one. Yep, they're playing France by the looks of it. So the venue's filling up now. We've got quite a lot of matches going on, just starting now. Ladies, seniors, ladies, masters, I think, behind us. Most of the tables are full with players, so we're getting to the back end of the tournament. Big day, finals day. A lot of pressure on all the players. Looking like this one's going to be a little bit of a tactical battle to see who can get control to start with.
Yep.
Now the Ireland ladies are giving it full voice as well.
What I will say about the Scottish teams, they're very passionate about the pool. And the Irish, to be fair. I mean, we're all passionate, but the Scottish, my God, they love it.
Yeah, certainly adds to the atmosphere. And what I would do is invite you, if you live in Bridlington or 10 or 15 minutes away, it's free entry to get in here. Get yourself down today or tonight and have a look at the finals and you certainly won't be disappointed in the venue or the you know the class of pool that's going on. So if you're close by and you can, just make your way down here and have a free afternoon, just walking around and taking in the ambience and the atmosphere of this venue.
Yeah, especially now that the business coming towards all the finals. There's some great pool being played here. I thought Malta was a great venue, but this is it's different gravy. Yeah, quite a bit of work to do in this frame. It's turned into a bit of a fudge fest, as we like to call it.
Yeah, Jimmy's got a little bit of control of the table there. He has got a shot. He could, if you want to be really, really aggressive, 3-ball plant into the corner pocket and split all these up. But when he's behind like this, then that's probably the sense. Oh, he's 2 shots, so he didn't get a cushion there.
Now then, does he attack?
Giving away a shot and a visit to Ryan, who will certainly try to get these balls out, attack a little bit, and see what he can do from there.
Certainly a very attacking shot on. He fancies trying to develop all these balls as a 7 balls tied up.
Yeah, for those of you that've been following the European Championships over the years, you'll notice that we now play on the Strachan 861 blue cloth on the Optima tables, whereas we had the green cloth for the last couple of seasons. So it's different playing style. It takes a little bit of getting used to if you don't play on these cloths on a regular basis, and I think by the end of the week most people have got used to it. I certainly like it. Don't know about yourself, Scott?
Well, there's a mixed reaction. Some people don't like playing on them. Some people love playing on them. So it's, I mean, the internationals going to be on the blue cloths for 3 years, so it's not a case of you've got to get used to them.
Pot 2 of the yellow balls and take control of this frame. Now, the question is now, is he really aggressive? I think at 5-3 he's got a chance to go for it and put this game to bed. For me, while you've got the chance, when you're at the table, your opponent can't win, so he's just going to tie it up though. Don't blame him for doing that.
Yeah, he's protecting his lead, allowing Jimmy to take all the risks.
Yeah, Jimmy just asking if it was a total, which it is. Ryan just went round, had a quick look, and I think it's a total, isn't it?
It's hard to tell from here.
It's hard to tell on the screens and where we're sat at the table, but I think he called a total.
Oh dear.
And that's another foul. So from having this corner pocket to yourself, yellows, it's now turned the tables, and in 2 visits, Ryan's looking good to to get this game, or certainly to
Yeah.
get control.
Well, there's absolutely no need to move this red closest to the white. You can develop all the other balls and leave that till last. He has done. Play one onto the other here, as he wanted.
Yeah, and the advantage of this is a left-handed player, so he doesn't have to lean too much over the table to play this plant if he wants to play the plant. So he's not going to be too much hampered about the queuing.
It's okay.
Yeah, and, Jimmy's in real bother here.
Jimmy's basically back to where he was a couple of shots ago.
Yeah, he has got a bit more angle on this yellow into the top right-hand corner pocket. Big shot to try and pot that screw back. And flick the yellow off onto the red over the corner and get the pocket, but I don't see he's got any other options than that, apart from playing the same shot as he did the last time. Yeah, unlucky. Knocked in from us on the way, but just hit the knuckle and stayed out.
Yeah, it was a great effort. And as you know, these pockets, he's slightly off, they're very unforgiving.
So, a big chance for Ryan to take this match out. He's just going to bide his time a little bit and just knock that red off the rail. And
Yeah, I think he can
take
just
the
just keep developing until he gets to a point where he can take them all off. Like I said, there's only the one red on the side cushion here.
yeah, there's an option just to float that red into the middle pocket, but if you miss it, you then give Jimmy a chance to try and manipulate something to play a pot and then do some damage in this corner. So he's just being a little bit wary about what he needs to do.
Yeah, I mean, I think he can attack this really, because even if Jimmy managed to get all 3 yellows, the black's not in a good position anyway.
Yeah, I agree. There's certainly an advantage to go for it.
He pots this in the middle, he'd fancy him for match.
You can see him contemplating it in his mind. He keeps looking at that red. For me, he wants to go for it. And in my mind, if you want to go for it, I think you just take the chance and have a go, because you don't want to be making a mistake at this end of the match. Yeah, so that's a nice shot.
Me personally, I think you're looking at game over here.
Yeah, just stun this red into the corner pocket, play the red into the middle, and just top the white on the table. And it's game over.
You certainly won't bet against it.
Red still passes into the bottom corner, bottom left-hand corner past the yellow, so he's just one good pot away from a place in the final for me.
Yeah, that's a good shot.
Yeah, very nicely controlled.
I feel the worst for Jimmy now. Gone a little bit further than anyone like there.
A bit of adrenaline in that one, I think.
Still should be okay, like. Could actually finish the match with a skill shot here.
I could play it thin enough to go around and not even touch the black, so looking like Ryan Fleming is going to be into the final against Scott Ross later on.
And there we have it. Ryan Fleming beats Jimmy Carney 6 frames to 3.
Yeah, congratulations to Ryan. Commiserations to Jimmy. So the next match will be on your screens quite shortly. So 2 cracking games coming up. We've got the and the seniors final on the stream. So they'll be on in the next 5 or 10 minutes. So keep watching, and we'll be back with the commentary as soon as we can. Thank you, Scott.
Yeah, thanks, Rob.